Hey, Genki Call here with the Hunting the Leocorn event for the week of November 1st, 2021. Before we get into the lore and the teams and whatnot, let's look at the scoring for this. So we have got the Leocorn, the newest troop, is worth the most points. Then it goes in mythic order. We've got Umanath at 18 points, Behemoth at 15 points. Now, the next three are all epics, and so to keep track, basically, the Shadow Hunter, the pretty one with the purple, is worth 12 points. The Werecat from the Underworld is worth 11 points, and then the Salamander is worth 10 points. So go for the cats before you go for the Salamander, and of course, the Leocorn's going to be the most. And that is about what we've got for the scoring. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about the lore. We recruited some Rashahi guides to help us hunt through the Pridelands for clues to the whereabouts of this new magical creature. Collect tracks and horns from creatures in the Pridelands to further your hunt. Should mention as well, there does not seem to be any kind of scaling to the points, just so you know. I have purchased the first two tiers only. So we've got the enchant and the explosion. Those are the only perks I have, and then we're going to go for Werecat over Salamander every time. Salamander is the one you want to avoid the most, but this is all I've got here, so. And as a matter of fact, there's no reason to go high level. You want to go for the lowest level of whichever one you're fighting. So this first team is for people that don't have legendaries. We've got Summer's Fury, which you get probably just by getting your red mana mastery up. Do damage to all enemies, create 6 red gems. And the problem with this week's troops here is that none of them do damage to all enemies, except for Indrajit, who might do damage to all enemies. At low levels, he definitely will, because he'll be one-shotting them. But this is the legendary from Indrajit's Palace. If you don't have access to the Underworld yet, or you don't have Chaos Shards to try and get him, that's going to bite a little bit. So, Summer's Fury to do damage to all enemies, and a little bit of mana generation. It feeds back into itself with those red gems. Sunspear is going to give us that persistent firestorm at the start of every turn, so we'll have tons of red mana. Unfortunately, no way to explode the board to get that mana, but it will help. While I'm here in the class part, going to switch this. As you can see, I already have it at 100%. So for me, I'm going to switch this to Hierophant. However you pronounce it, I can't remember. Anyway, this is just for me because I've already maxed out Sunspear. All right, then we've got the Half-Mane that does damage to the enemy, and if the enemy's attack is greater, deal double damage, which means Half-Mane is going to be amazing at high level. So this is something that you could use at low level and at high level. Really recommended for high level because of this double damage that you're going to be able to get. Tigraki Warrior is another one that's going to be amazing at high level because you're going to get boosted by their armor. So the higher their level, the more true damage he's going to do. And then we've got the Pride Guard, who's going to do damage to an enemy boosted by all ally armor. And I was hoping that, for those of you that are lower level, that I would recommend leveling up both Half-Mane and Tigraki Warrior. They are both bounty troops, and so they are both really useful during the bounty events that come along every 5 or 6 or however many weeks it is that we go between bounty, because these are super, super useful. You can see I have both of them medaled because they're really useful. But for the sake of this event, you can use these for the event and you can use them for bounty. So double your pleasure, double your fun. That's from an old commercial. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. You know, yes, I'll go ahead and equip that so you'll leave me alone. I'll do 2 Medals of Seasons because I don't want to use a Medal of Nisha when I'm giving an example. And then for the last one, we'll put on the badge, which only boosts spell damage. Unfortunately, I would have really, really loved to use Sekma this week. Sekma is one of the legendaries, and she's awesome. She's one of the double mana converters with skulls that I love, but no skull damage boost, so I'm gonna stick with the spell ones. This is gonna be kind of slow once Sunspear, or I'm sorry, Sunspear, excuse me, Summer's Fury stops one-shotting, but it should work pretty well here for a while. And as a plus, it will help us get some of those matching red gems tasks taken care of. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab my second team here. All right. I need red, and I should be able to one-shot these guys, but we'll do that. Yes. Yay! All right, and I am going to be popping back and forth, grabbing, getting these campaign tasks taken care of because, you know, I want to get these done. Oh, and I'm just going to pop out for just a second. I'm so sorry about that, to craft those red summoning stones so I can get that moving as well. So Soul Forge, troops, red. What can we get? Okay, and craft. Just one, please. And we got Rover 300. All right, that's a good troop. Collect. All right. So now I am going to switch to Sunspear for a bit because, you know, I need it. I need it for my guild or my campaign tasks. So we will do that. And fight, 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 fight. No salamanders. Werecat, please. Switch this for 4 battles. We'll go with Sunspear. There we go. Then we'll go back to Hierophant. Hierophant. I don't know why I can't remember how to pronounce that word. Probably because it's not something I generally hear in normal conversation. We'll go for the Werecat. And that. No red. No red. Okay, we'll take brown. And one shot. Whee! Okie dokie. Werecat. Lowest level. Yeah, I may use Sunspear throughout. I don't know. I'm not Sunspear. I keep saying that. I mean Summer's Fury. But there are other alternatives. Let's see what kind of boost. Boosted by all ally armor. Oh, dang. That's pretty good for an epic. Look at that boost. Plus 102 points. Nice. Of course, that will top out at some point, but it's pretty darn cool in the meantime. Who has the most life? You do. And we'll do this. And Summer's Fury. Wah! Well, my preferred method of getting mana is to explode things. We don't have that option, but, well, we kind of do. We kind of do, we kind of don't. But let's go ahead and do another, maybe a couple battles with this, and I'll grab my campaign task, and we'll keep moving along with another team that has legendaries on it. Definitely want to take out the Valraven if possible. It's just not going to communicate, or no, I said communicate. Cooperate. It's not cooperating with me, so now it should die. Whee! Alright, just because it's about to cast, we'll do that. We will take out this guy because he can transform into a Torburn, and we don't want that. Do this and get rid of the Hellcat. Pusha! Alright. This is going to be a difficult event, I think, because of what we have that we can use. There's so much we can't use. I anticipate this is not going to be easy. We'll go ahead and do this again. Oh, Swanmay. Swanmay is there. Swanmay, does she create lycanthropy gems? She does. Ugh. No, I don't like it. Attack. My attack is definitely higher, so we'll do this first. And I kind of like to get... Huh. Ha ha ha. Alright, well, we'll do that. And this... Really, if you're going to be using Tigraki Warrior to the best of his ability, you want to use him before you break their armor, because otherwise you're not getting any boost. But you could use 3 Tigraki Warriors and something that explodes up here, um, and that would work great. You've got to have something that explodes in order to get mana for the team, though. And we'll go over that in a little bit. What am I doing here? Yep, sure, I'll use green. And what's this guy do? All right, we're going to go for Swanmay down here. Yes, thank you. Purple. Do, 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 do. I don't want to. Lycanthropy. Wait! Oh, I was going to say, like, the random lycanthropy gems are supposed to be gone this week, and they are. That was from Swanmay. I forgot for a second. Whoops. I say whoops. Alright. Oh, stone skin. Okie dokie. We'll take him out with this guy. Sunspear hero. Oh, yes. That's what I was wanting. We'll switch to the other team now. Hold on just a second. Let me grab this. Oh, Deep Delver. I have that one ready to go. Actually, it'll only take me a second to go take care of that. Give me 1 second here. I think Depths of Sin is one of them. Yep. Yay! Got it already. Just that fast. Nice. I do love... Oops, let's bank that. There we go. I do love being prepared. Let's see. Tasks. Deep Delver. Oh, another little side road here. Let's see if I can get Umanath or Ubistet. It's unlikely, but even one key can do it, so nope. No love for Genki Call. Alright, but I did complete the task, so that is awesome. And now do a Pridelands team, and I think we're only using Pridelands teams in here, so that should not be a problem. But I have to stick with Sunspear in order to do that, so I don't want to do the Salamander. It's not worth any points. Grr. Arg. Alright, here we go. Paste. I don't know how this is going to work. I just don't. So the Fist of Heaven is here because it will explode things. Pardon me. It explodes things, and then it does some other stuff that makes no difference whatsoever because I don't have any divines with me, but it does garner some mana for my team. Indrajit, as I mentioned, does damage to possibly 4 different enemies, possibly 4 the same. I think he's going to be really useful in here, at least at first. Second, Claw Anhur is here because it is the only troop in the entire event that will help us get mana. He's going to destroy a 3x3 block and give attack to all allies above me and 3 magic to all allies below me. So cool. So I've got Hellclaw Mage at the front for mana generation. There's no destroying here, no explosions, but she does create mana. So also she does double skull damage versus burning enemies, and Indrajit will curse and burn a random enemy when matching 4+ gems. So I went ahead and put her at front. She's kind of the least useful of the troops. I really don't know how this is going to work because I haven't tried it, but we'll try it now. And the Indrajit's Palace troops do count as being from Sunspear, so they have a dual role, as you can see here. Indrajit's Palace and Pridelands, it counts. So I could use all Indrajit's Palace troops and it would still count. Lots of yellow on the board. That is super helpful for me right now. Ah, it's beautiful. Not really any point in doing this right this minute, but does fill up the board nicely. Haven't actually used her before, so Indrajit's ready to go, and boom boom! Out go the lights! I don't want to fight the salamander. Obviously, so this is one of those ones that rotate where you stay at the lowest level for a while before you have access to the higher tier critters. Match 4. Yay. Let's see how this goes. Not as well this time, but it did still fill up Indrajit, so yay. I don't know about this for late. I'm thinking Tigraki Warrior for later on is probably going to be the best bet with something that explodes. So weapon, you search in here for explode, and you pick one. Staff of Storms would work just as well, but I'm using Indrajit, and I didn't want the mana conflict. And then also, let me see, I had some other things mentions here. You also have access to weapons that create. So you can pick something in here that creates mana, like the Celestial Flask. If you have plenty that need that mana, the Celestial Flask could work great, especially since you get an extra turn. That is very helpful. And then also, let's see, something else I was considering using. I will show you. Weapons to do damage to all enemies. Of course, you've got your Dawnbringer, you've got your Doom Crossbow, but I was looking at Fire and Ice, and I was also looking at the Burning Scythe. Burning Scythe doesn't really seem to do a whole lot compared to Fire and Ice and Summer's Fury. And of these two, I'm thinking Summer's Fury is really going to be the best bet. Even though this gives some extra life to allies, it's not that much. And it does freeze and burn the first enemy, which is nice. And Summer's Fury will burn the first enemy, but it also fairy fires the first enemy, which makes you do extra spell damage. So that's cool. Anyway, those are all options that you have. This stuff is in the description box below if you can't remember, or if you want to have another look at that information. But I'm going to stick with this for the moment. And then once we get a little higher level, I think I'll try out the Tigraki Warrior, like a triple Tigraki Warrior setup. So we're going to destroy. I want lots of green. Yeah, I'm going to do that first. We're going to do this. And then we'll try with her. And it did fill up. She filled up herself. She filled up Indrajit. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't love this. I don't love it. Let's try Indrajit again. I think that once you have more than one badge equipped, like once you have a medal or two equipped, he's going to do a lot more damage, which is always cool. I love one-shotting things. Right. No, I wanted that. No, I wanted that too. I'm just a little greedy. What can I say? We'll do this. I wish it was a larger block. 4x4, 5x5 would have been nice, but we'll do that. We'll cast with her again, see if I can get match 4 in here. Awesome. I don't love it, but it'll do for now. Let's see, where are we doing here? For their attack is 62. What's my attack? My attack's still pretty high, so we're going to stick with this for now. At some point, I want to try out Half-Mane. I want to try out 3 Tigraki Warriors, but I'm not quite high level enough for that yet. Oh gosh, this is just going to suck. This event is not going to be as enjoyable for me as some of the previous events that we've had. And that happens now and then. I mean, you're going to see that in Gems of War now and then, where you get frustrated with an event because you don't have the troops you need or want, or whatever it may be. But cool. Alright, I gotta take those skulls. Whoa! 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 Wait. Oh, that's right. Second Claw Anhur is increasing my attack. That is cool. I forgot about that. Ooh, nice. Shiny. I like it. And here's a nice thing. Look, my magic is 0 because I'm webbed. She's still going to do this because it is not dependent upon her magic, and I love that. That's very helpful. Do we have a match for capability? Excuse me. Doesn't look like it, so I'm going to take that times 2. Blow things up. Kapow! Oh, there we go. Ready to go. I do like that this guy's up here, but he is stunned, so that is helpful. We'll do this again. Get some mana. 3 by 3. Aw. 3 by 3. Come on. All right. Do this. Red. Not enough yellow. There's only 8. Purple and red, and purple should do it here for Indrajit. Should be able to take them out. Awesome. Awesome sauce! Pridelands champion, ready to collect. Great. Let's go grab that. I need to find Behemoth. Those 4 Behemoth I found was in PvP. Somebody had an all Behemoth team. I'm so grateful to them. That is awesome. And pardon me. I also put in a defense team in PvP that is all Behemoth to try and help you folks out so that you don't get caught up on that task. So let's go back in here. Fight, 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 fight. Okay, Werecat. Let's change this because, you know, I want the class experience. We'll go back here. Try this again. I don't know how it's going to go. At some point, I'm going to lose a troop, but then Fist of Heaven will summon, so that's cool. Nice. I didn't lose my match 4. Whee! I do prefer that. Okay, we'll do this. Nice. Okay. This one. Yes, yes, you're hurting me, right? Okay. Oh, lots of red. Yay, that's helpful. Very helpful. Thanks. I'm gonna blow things up. Kapow! Yes, that's just what I was hoping for. The incidental skull damage. Very nice. We'll do this. Oh, we almost have it. There we go. That's okay. I can summon. And I shall. Let's summon. Whee! And I so often get mythics from summoning. I love that. With the Fist of Heaven specifically, I usually get mythics with this particular weapon, so I love that. Still with the werecats. All right, well, we're going to give it another try with this team. See how it goes. Getting pretty close to the point where Tigraki and Hellclaw, Half-Mane, sorry, Half-Mane are going to do some nice damage. All right, let's see. Nice, 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 nice. All right. Good thing Valravens use yellow and not red. Hee hee hee. All right. Huh. I would rather blow things up right now, I think. Fantastic. Lots and lots of red and purple. Let's do right here. Oh, I had a barrier. Nice. Ah, lycanthropy. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Swan May. Appreciate that. Look, he's lycanthropy too. Nah. Oh, he sounded like a goat. Hey, all right. It's not the best built team. However, it is useful so far. We just need to get up a little higher here. Why you do this to me? I think the other team is going to be faster at this point. At these lower levels, using Summer's Fury is going to be better, I think. However, this is fine. Still nice and fast. Oh, thanks to Indrajit. Harumph. Come on. Come on. Alright. Next time I find a higher level one, I'm just going to do this one. Next time I find a higher level battle, I'm going to go ahead and switch to an Tigraki team. I would recommend using either the Staff of Storms or the Fist of Heaven if you have them. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking right now. There's lots of red and purple on the board. So I was thinking I would get a match 4. It doesn't look like it. There we go. And there. Aha, that's what I wanted. Indrajit for the win. Yay! Well, huh. Did I remember to change that to Hierophant? Oh, good. Alright. Boost my red, boost my green, boost my purple. I'll go red. Then I'll go purple. Whee! Match 4. Another match 4, red, just because I don't want them to have them. Wahahaha. Werecat. Alright, well, let's see what their attack is. 81. So let's change this. And we'll put in Tigraki. We'll put in 3 Tigraki Warriors. And does he have skull damage reduction? He does have some skull damage reduction. Let's see if Hierophant... I keep doing that. I'm looking for a dodge. Sunspear is on the code, and Sunspear has Root Trap, so that will help. I'm just going to leave it like this. We'll do it with Fist of Heaven. Let me grab this team code here. Doo-doo. There we go. And the banner is not appropriate. Let's change the banner. Whoops. Brown and red. Or brown and green would work too. Red and green. So I would recommend either the Meteor banner, or if you have access to it, using the Labyrinth banner, because it's +2 red and +2 green. So up to you, whichever one seems like it would be better for you. And let me put this over here because I had the wrong banner. There we go. All right, let's give this a try. To battle, to battle. All right, we're getting up there with the armor, so do this. We'll get red and brown. Okay, let's go ahead and start hitting people up. Scatter damage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this guy that has skull damage reduction first. That was pretty close. It's not one-shotting them like I thought it might, though. I should have just taken out one enemy instead of doing across the board like that. And this team might work with Summer's Fury as well. I'm not really sure, but... Alright, let's take out the Moon Phoenix first. This guy creates some major mana for the team. This guy's going to create lots of green gems too, which is going to feed the Fist of Heaven. That's going to work out great. Green, yeah, I want red. There we go. However, green would have been good. Wasn't thinking ahead. He didn't transform, so that is helpful. Oh, he transforms into a Torburn, which is a legendary from Werewoods, and he creates skulls, so don't really want him in here. I can do without the skulls, especially since I'm dying, so I really thought that this was going to work a lot more efficiently, and it might have if I had killed one at a time instead of doing 1, 2, 3. I don't need blue. I don't need blue. I'll take yellow. Okay, he is now... Okay, perfect. We're gonna do this. Oh, I forgot. I should have been paying more attention. But that's okay, because now we can summon the Diviner. I wanted to call her Divine Ishbala, and I knew that wasn't Ishbala, so... Ah! Alright, another green. Oh, she takes green. Looking around, looking around. Alright, she does transform a chosen color to yellow. I don't need yellow. But she can enchant all allies. I wonder... Okay, you can't do the wild cards. You can't do... Alright, I'll do purple. Just because I can't use purple anyway. We'll do this. Oh, I gave him a match 5. I would have given them a match 5 if they had noticed. I really did think this was going to work better. So we're... Okay, let's see. Green, green, green. We definitely need green. We need to summon in here. Finally. Alright. Let's... no, gonna do that. Well, they keep making me use skulls. I don't want to use skulls. Here we go. We'll do this. More skulls. Although that hurts their armor. It hurts their armor, meaning that Tigraki Warrior is going to do less damage, but I wasn't going to give them the skulls to use against me, so... brown and green and red. Alright, blow things up. Whee! Brown. Purple. What'd she do? Removes blue gems. Give attack to an ally. Psh. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and do that. Awesome. Slow, but awesome. You could use Summer's Fury in there. That would work. Finally, Behemoth. Finally, Behemoth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back to the first team that we were using, because it's going to be faster. And try this. You know, sometimes you just aren't inspired. This is one of those times for me. Behemoth. Pigra. Yeah. Werewolf. Finally got my 4th Behemoth, so yay for that. Alright. So I'm going to end the video there for now. And I'm going to head over here and grab my goodies. And try to find some Raksha to kill. So, anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If I can find a better team to use later on in the week, I'll make an update video. But for now, I've got team codes in the description box for you below. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!